Nope.
Say
I don't
hold
want.
on now.
What? Hold on.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy. Wait, you know who it is, but I'm gonna do my whole thing anyway. More than likely, it's just I like doing it, and if I can do it and do it the right way each and every time, then everyone will enjoy it, and I'll enjoy it, and you'll enjoy it because I'm enjoying what you're enjoying, and we're all enjoying it all at the same time. Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce all of you to the Facebook, YouTube live history. I'm Hostile Tante Oso, that there you all know. Out of hibernation to entertain Raider Nation. What? You heard me. Let's go. What's up, people? Welcome to the show. Everyone is tuning in for live topic with your boy Bear tonight on Raider Bear family page, YouTube, and Facebook audience. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you all tuning in. Please remember to like and subscribe to Raider Bear Live and Facebook family. Please consider a subscription to Raider Bear family page. It's just $5 a month, and you can cancel it anytime, but you won't want to because we do a lot of good out there in the world for charities and so on and so forth. And yeah, so we're going to get it cracking here in just a minute. My background assistant, the voice from on above, my boy Beto, is going to be helping me bring in people periodically from the audience. We're going to have some topics we're going to discuss tonight. I have some interesting information from the combine about our linebackers as far as the guys we were looking at in the combine today, and so on and so forth. I found it interesting, just one little bit of information real quick, just to start us off. 319 prospects in this particular draft. Of those 319 prospects, 34 of them are linebackers. Fairly high number. So the odds of us getting a very quality linebacker are really high because you've got 34 of them alone. That's more than we have NFL teams. So if every one of them spread out these 34 prospects to each and every NFL team one by one, everyone in the league would be getting at least one pretty highly productive linebacker. That's pretty cool. So we can go up and down the board here and look at these different names, and you're going to have odds of success with quite a few of them. Mike Henderson, what's up? Welcome to the show. John Leon, you know what, John, you can't sneak in way early before the show starts and just, plant your name down like you did. John the Lion Leon. That was crafty, but no. Jim Vanderlyn. Bear!
That was Tom Brady-ish.
That was Tom Brady-ish. Josh Russell, my heavyweight champion of the world. What's up, brother? Welcome to the show. And there's my guy, John Leon. And there's my guy, Jim Vanderlyn. And where's Dustin King? What's up, Dustin King? Welcome to the show. Vincent Rubalcaba, one of my favorite names, always there for Raider Bear. Bob Standard. What's up, Bob? Welcome to the show. Candy Dimnioski. and Mr. Dimniowski, I'm assuming, and his favorite team, the Jets. You know the ones, the Jets, Jets. They're a mess. MESS, Jets. Yeah, no, I won't do the whole song. It's annoying. Kim Calhoun. What's up, Kim? Welcome to the show. Kaylee McLaughlin, the Raider daughter in the house. I love. Travis Kelly. What's up, Travis? Welcome to the show. Mike Henderson, always there, supporting the Raider Bear. What's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Larry Brooks, always there, supporting the Raider Bear. Paul Summer, appreciate you tuning in on our beloved YouTube. James Walker on YouTube, always there for Raider Bear. Hi, Princetta. All right, so I'm not seeing as many questions as I am seeing hellos. So I'm just going to keep going through my hellos just for a second. Anna Diaz Rincon, my first supporter ever. Hi, love. Trish Hansen. Hi, Trish. I can't wait until we are in Texas tearing it up. April 15th, TNBC Cruise 6th annual anniversary booster club season kickoff party at the Legacy Pavilion. It's 2-day event with barbecue, live music, and some damn fool decided I should be the host. April 15th to the 16th, be in Texas, Arlington, that is, Arlington, Texas, Legacy Pavilion. We're going to be there. It's going to be boss. Don't miss us. Oh, and all Raider Nation, all Raider clubs are welcome. So I don't want to hear anything about, well, we aren't that club. No. All Raider clubs are welcome, please. We all celebrate the silver and black the same. Come be down. We want to see you. Doc Raider, what's up? Welcome to the show. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Val. Travis Kelly says Khalil Mack is getting released. Do we pick him up? Travis Kelly, I would say maybe. You know what I mean? I think that he still has what it takes to bring you 7, maybe 8 sacks. So yeah, it wouldn't hurt considering the production we've had from other guys. Luckeye Pace, what's up, brother? Central Texas Booster Club in the house. Luckeye, I cannot wait to meet you. You have no excuse not to be there in Arlington, April 15th and the 16th. Mama Bear's even going to be there. Okay, so you got to come get a bear hug from Mama Bear. They don't get any better. I'm a witness. Michael Purifoy, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Always there for a Raider Bear, supporting a Raider Bear. What's up, brother? Anna Diaz asked me, what do I think of this crazy lawsuit? Well, Anna, I've been reading about it. I know the front and the back of it, and it's not really too complicated. And so even though it's going to bore some of my audience, I will tell you what's going on with that because I don't think they'll find it boring. But at the same time, because I didn't. But at the same time, I only have a little bit of info on it anyway. So I'll hit you, and then we'll move on to other stuff. Here it is. The lawyer that's being sued, and the lawyer is actually countersuing, his argument is that his legal offices, the shield, this white, you see the white outer lining of the shield, he's been using that shape for his law firm, where on the inside of it, it says the name of his law firm. And he can show that, and it goes back to 2012. So with the Raiders now trying to sue him and saying that he's using their likeness and image and logo, I don't think they have a leg to stand on. I mean, it would be no different if they tried to sue me. I've been doing that. I've had this logo for some 9 years. You know what I mean? And it doesn't say Raiders. It says Bear, and the face is different. It's not even a face. The face I have is actually wearing a face mask. And it's shaped like a bear face, not a human face. And I can go on and on and on. It's just different. And there's no way you can really say the two are the same, in my opinion. Do they look similar? Of course. I wouldn't be honest if I said they didn't look similar. But what do I think of it, though? Honestly, I think this is everything I've been saying to my viewers, both on Facebook and YouTube. If you've been watching my show, you've heard me. I really think the NFL being unhappy with Mark Davis taking Vegas land when the NFL really did not want him to do that because he didn't have background. Mark Davis doesn't have background as a real estate mogul. So because he doesn't have that, like, for example, Stan Kroenke by comparison, who owned the St. Louis Rams, owned that land, moved them back to LA, where he also owned the land, and then builds the stadium with his own money, doesn't need public subsidized money, taxes, any of that stuff. So see, they want owners that can do that, like Jerry Jones is doing right now, and like Bob Kraft's going to be doing soon. Well, Mark Davis couldn't do that, so he countered. I'll find a way. I'll get a stadium with the real estate business already around it. What greater draw is there than the gambling, the casinos, the concerts, the boxing matches, etc., that you can go and see in Vegas? So by surrounding all of that around the Raiders' new stadium, Mark Davis felt like he satisfied the NFL's needs. Now, in reality, I would argue he did. He countered their one issue with him and solved it. But I don't think they wanted him to be the one to do it. And now we see why. There's been problems galore. He's having all kinds of problems with his front office and his top employees who are getting fired or quitting left and right. He's getting sued, and it's a mess. And I just don't think the NFL wanted him to take his mess to the prime ground that is Vegas. He did anyway. Now they're pissed at him, and they're letting anything that could come out that could bring him down to bring him down. I think they're trying to force him into selling. James Cunningham, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Cody Palmer, how you doing, man? Corinna Trujillo, always there supporting the Raider Bear. All right. So my guy on Up From Above, my guy Beto, is going to start looking at everyone that may or may not want to come in here and talk to a bear. John Leon said, on YouTube, it notifies you 30 minutes ahead of time when you have the notification on. Josh Russell, you've got some ahead of time competition ahead of you there. Corinna Trujillo, how are you doing again, love? What are you doing? What are you talking about? What's Raider Nation with you? Can't wait to wear my Mac jersey again. Bob Standard, that would be awesome. I can't deny.
And the Raider Bear will be back. He hit the wrong button once again. So, there he is.
Yeah, right. Sorry, guys. My bad. Bumped the wrong button.
Yeah, I told him that when you were gone. I'm like, he'll be back.
Wrong button. I can't even blame this on Niner Beto.
No, it wasn't me.
I mean, I wish I could.
Yeah.
Paul Sanders, what do you think of Jake Haener? I guess we are looking at him. Paul Summers, we are looking at Jake Haener. And what do I think of him? I think he's tough. I think that as far as whether or not he could be an NFL quarterback, I think he has all the tools. But I also think he's one of those quarterbacks that, because of his school and his pedigree, there's an opportunity there that if you wanted to bring him in behind a veteran for 1 year, the owner, what he'll cost you, and the fans are going to be patient with a Jake Haener for a full year. Vincent Rubalcaba, what do you think about Nolan Smith? I seen his 40 at the combine. 4.39 is fast for an edge rusher. No, that's blazing for an edge rusher, Vincent Rubalcaba. And to be honest with you, you already said it. I mean, the physical tools are there. He's got the speed. If you look at his tape and his highlights, he's got that bend, but still can maintain his balance, where an offensive lineman, when he goes into his bend, can't just push him down into the ground. And so I like Nolan Smith a lot. That would be a good move. What do you think of the new coaches we've brought in, particularly the defensive line coach? Michael, I think he's fantastic coming in as a young man, but with 10 years experience already. And then he took the rookie defensive end for the Miami Dolphins and got him to 8.5 sacks in his rookie season. And the player credited him for that. So I like what he could bring to us. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I can't wait to see who the Raiders draft this year. Joe Caetano, there's so much ability on the board. That's what's exciting about this, is there's a lot of guys on this board that could come and help us. Mario, I think that's Mario Quintanar. What's up, Mario Quintanar? I would say draft. I'm not looking at Justin Fields. To me, everything that tells you a team has given up on a quarterback for the right reasons is when the Bears do what they're considering doing with Justin Fields. If they're moving off of Justin Fields, there's a reason. You have to understand that. I realize when they show his highlights and you see his freakish ability, you fall in love with that. But we aren't drafting a running back. He's supposed to be a quarterback. We need a guy that can consistently complete passes. Al Davis said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. John Leon, he did say that, but I would like to think that we're trying to be better than that now. All right, so you see it there in the comments. Raider Bear call-in show. Click on the link if you want to come on live with the Bear, and we will do this thing. Matthew Lincoln, are we playing away for the playoffs? Are we a player away from the playoffs? For example, bringing in Big Mac. Matthew Lincoln, I do not think we're a player away. That's why I think trading down in this draft might be smart, even if it's at our first round pick at number 7. There should be some trading down. Now, the second pick, number 38 overall, there I hesitate because there I think you could pick up a quarterback and you could surprise some people with who you could get because there's going to be some guys that are going to fall down into that second round that are first round quality quarterbacks for sure. Kim Calhoun's wearing her Mac jersey. Nice. Val, I do not have fumble fingers. I just have huge hands, and they're eating up this mouse. Let's see. Was it me, or did Niner Veto sound like a true talk show sidekick there, right? I'm telling you. Richard Silva said, I hope Mark sells to a real owner. You know, honestly, I hope so too, but only because if it was Al Davis, I would not want to see the Raiders go to someone else. I would want to see it stay in the Davis family. But because it's Mark Davis, I'm a firm believer that sons never run their dad's franchise the way the dad did. You never see the same success with the son coming behind the dad. You know what I mean? Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus. How's that doing? You know what I mean? And no, I don't want to hear about it's the future and circuses are getting old. People still like the circus. They're just not going as much because his sons that are running the thing aren't doing very good. I hope Mark, Bobby Ware, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show, Raiders. Jim Vanderlyn, when Al was talking about cheating, he was talking about hits and so forth. Yeah, Jim, that's true, but we like to apply it to everything else. It's true. Kim Calhoun. Kim, if you were a linebacker, every time you hit someone, we'd have to go, hood. That would be dope. Dustin King. Dustin King says, what are the chances that Mac will come back? What is the chance? I mean, he's 2 coaches removed from anyone that he knows that had anything to do with the Raiders. So I don't know. It would just be business conversations. And how would Dave Ziegler feel about bringing back a former Raider? You know, I would have to say as a GM, you're especially a guy that doesn't really know Mac other than his reputation the same way we do. I would say he would welcome Khalil Mack with open arms. Because like I said, he's going to bring anywhere in the neighborhood of 6.5 to 9.5 sacks, low end, high end. In my humble, not so humble, extremely narcissistic opinion. I like the hire of Ziegler by Mark Davis. John Leon, in reality, I don't even know if you could call it a hire. Mark Davis and Ziegler and Josh McDaniels played college football together. They go way, way, way back. And, you know, I mean, way back. They've been friends for a long time. So the plan of them doing this together with their own franchise when they went beyond the Patriots, this has been the plan from jump to eventually have their own team where they have total control. Because the same deal, everyone hold on to your butts with this one. And you should probably tighten up your seatbelt. I don't want you to fall out of your seat or suddenly get seasickness. But Josh McDaniel and Dave Ziegler have the exact same power level that John Gruden did. Which means it's another high indicator or high likelihood that how do I say this? It's a high likelihood that Mark Davis is going to be owner from afar.
And he will be right back. You should be back momentarily. He probably hit the button again, Mr. Raider Bear.
Not a gang in the not a gang.
Okay, but he's got to stop that because that was all Niner Beto's fault.
You're still
No, it wasn't. That was not Niner Beto's fault. That was
No,
my.
I didn't do that.
Sorry about that. I have a new mouse, okay, and it has buttons on the sides. I'm not used to that, okay. I'm used to just the little two old person buttons.
Now
I've got like a mouse that has like 7 buttons on it. It's stupid.
Now me playing the Niner music where you were gone.
I have to look at it. Okay. I look like one of those old people that's holding their phone. Like, oh, darn it. John Leon, I don't know if we could do better than Mac, but I know obviously there are guys that can get more sacks at this point in their careers. I just think that the combination of run stopper and a guy that's going to bring you 7 to 9 sacks, he's a safe bet. Who is college quarterback? He said wanted to be a Raider, but isn't eligible for the draft until next year. That was Caleb Williams, the quarterback of USC. I love that kid. I want to bring him in next year. No, I can't bring on the lovely Mama Bear because the lovely Mama Bear is not a supporter. Technically. Hi, Mama Bear.
Oh, I just wanted to see how it works, and it obviously works good.
Yeah, you look precious. And Kim Calhoun is laughing at me hysterically about the fact that I keep missing the button.
Yes.
So how's the weather, everyone?
And I'm laughing at you hysterically too.
Love you, Anna. Ollie Ollie oxen free. Does the live talk video work on phone? Would like to go live. Bob Standard, yes. It should work. Even on your phone. Just hit OL Linko. Right there on the screen.
Yes, it works.
You just have to see the link I have on the screen here. I'll stop screwing around with the comments so you guys can see the link the whole time. And then you can go ahead and jump on there with me and Mama Bear. All right. So Mama Bear the other day unleashed her true feelings and talked about the fact that the Raiders have zip shot, zero, nada, no way, I believe was how she put it, of getting to the Super Bowl next year. So we need to find someone that can do that for us. There's got to be someone that can help us get there. Is there someone in this draft? I don't know. Who is the college quarterback you said wanted to be? Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, Jim. I already answered that question. And it's Caleb Williams. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind them going veteran guy this year. Make Jarrett Stidham the number 2 instead of bringing him along as a starter. Let him be the number 2. Go ahead and bring in Jacoby Brissett and try to win some football games with Jacoby Brissett and then draft your quarterback of the future. Let me see here. Come on, somebody. One of you want to come on my show? Let's go. Let's chatto. Doc Raider. Hi, Mr. Niner man. I'm Tommy, and I'm just pulling your chain. I'm an Eagles fan. Just saying. Hi, Tommy. Yeah, Vincent Rubalcaba, we realize he's only a sophomore, so we can't have him on quite yet. But what we can have on is Bob Standard. What's up, Bob?
Oh, not much. It actually
Good
worked.
grief. We are clearly into oh wait, Bob, I can't hear you. And I don't see a mic muted on my end. Turn up your volume there. Let me see. Let me make sure. Make sure it's not. Yeah, there we go. Now I got you. Yeah, I got you. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me.
Oh,
God,
I'm live, but there.
That beard, good grief. I mean, I thought that was just for the hockey playoffs.
I don't watch hockey.
Okay, listen, let me give you some advice. Every wife that says they like a beard is lying to their husband so they don't have to fight about it. I'm telling you, man. You don't want to try to kiss her way through that bush. You gotta stop all that. I'm fighting for Casey here, okay? I'm her friend. I gotta do that. So what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Listen, I'm gonna throw a curveball at you, and then whatever you want to ask me, Raider Nation wise, you go ahead and do it. And by the way, you are my first ever supporter / viewer that I'm having on my new show here on StreamYard, YouTube, and Facebook. So, brother, I wouldn't have rather had anyone first other than maybe Anna Diaz-Rincon, but that's only because she's a lady and I love her. But outside of that, it had to be Bob Standard. So, Bob, what do you think? What do you think we should do at 7? Do you think we should trade down? Do you think we should trade up? Do you think we should just use the pick? If Bob's in charge, what does Bob Standard do?
I'd stay at 7. If we can get CJ Stroud, that'd be okay.
Wasn't that crazy how excited he was about his interview with us?
Oh, I know. No, he loved. He's all like, "Oh, I'm dying to go play with Devontae Adams." He wants to go do that.
Yeah, he's all into it.
You know, just if things roll out our way, if we get CJ Stroud at 7, unless it doesn't cost us a lot to move up, maybe to number 5 or something.
Okay.
Then do that. But I knew the Raiders were gonna franchise tag Jacobs and then they're gonna talk long-term contract with him, so that's great.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping they do right by him. See, that what we have to watch for is what is the dollar figure gonna be when they sign him? Is it gonna be 10 million, 10.2 million, or is it gonna be closer to the star player average money, which is closer to 12 million, 12.8 million, somewhere around there, almost 13 million. If they go somewhere in that avenue, he's going to play and he's going to be happy because he's going to know even if he had gone to another team, he probably would have gotten somewhere in the ballpark of that number per year.
So, so say we did get Khalil Mack, that'd be really nice. What do you think about that Hargrave guy that from the Eagles? He's a free agent.
Hargrave can play. I mean, that's a good fit. I mean, if you bring him in, we already know he's a good at his position, so that would be a lockup for us as far as at position. That works. But there's also a lot going on at defensive end and linebacker that's super interesting to me at 7. I mean, I'm almost at the point where I say you take the offensive lineman, Skoronski at 7, and then at 38 at 2nd, you can go with a defensive back, a defensive end, or a linebacker, and you're going to get a top 10 guy in that position. We're in pretty good shape.
So then what would we do at quarterback if we don't pick one?
Well, that's the thing. Caleb Williams of USC, like my other viewer, Vincent Rubalcaba, was saying, he's only a sophomore, so he's available his junior season. But he actually made comments in the draft this year, hey, Raiders, come get me next year. And called us out loud, a USC guy. So he's going to be all over television. We're going to get to see him do it. He's calling out his own 1-year proven deal from college. I like that kid, man. Hey, any kid that gutsy, I like that. How often do you see a quarterback from school shout up to an NFL team, come get me, watch this? You never see that. So I like him already.
What about that Fresno State quarterback that's trying to go to the draft?
Jake Haener, he's tough. He's got the body already. I like him. He's tough. He can run a little bit. But when I say run a little bit, it's the perfect run quarterback where he doesn't have Lamar Jackson. He's not Justin Fields. He can't run all up and down the field. But do you need him to get 7 yards? He can outrun people. If you need him to get 6 yards for a first down, he can outrun people. And so I wouldn't mind seeing that happen. That would be really interesting.
So if we got Khalil Mack, he came back at got him at a good deal. What would we do with him and Jones? Because they probably play the same position because, Crosby is at his position.
Well, it's like you and I to our wives, Bob. It's the best of both worlds. You see what I'm saying? Our wives think, hey, all right. So it doesn't matter. You can get a little bit of Bear or you can get a little bit of Bob. It's going to work. So see, to me, if you get in there and you get some Mac and then you switch up and you bring in the other kid and then you switch up again, all you're doing is keeping them fresh. They're coming at you like animals the whole game. You just keep switching out with Chandler Jones and Mac. Sometimes they can give our guy Max Crosby a little breather, etc. I like the versatility it would bring us. You could get Mac probably on the cheap now and pair him up with those guys, and we have something going right away.
So is Perriman's a free agent, right?
Yes.
So there's no guarantee he comes back, or you don't know?
No, there's not only is there no guarantee coming back, I would venture to guess he's not coming back. I'm going to throw a name at you real quick. North Carolina State's Isaiah Moore. Again, for everybody watching, I want you to check that out. If you have something, you can write it down or just tap it into your phone real quick. I'll give you 10 seconds so you guys have a second to do that. But the name is Isaiah Moore, North Carolina State, NC State, Isaiah Moore. Now, he's considered the second best run-stopping linebacker in all of college football. He would be number one, but that kid, what's his name? Jack Campbell of Iowa is like the best. And so Jack Campbell may come off the board, but then you've got guys like that kid 2020, Henry Tutu, Noah Sewell. Trenton Simpson of Clemson. These are all linebackers that the Raiders interviewed. So they're showing their hand a little bit, Bob. I know I'm taking your time, Bob. I apologize. But let me just tell you this. All right, let me just tell you this last part. This is pretty cool. There was a lot of different linebackers, but they all had different skill sets. You know how it is. Run stoppers, guys that are fast, so they're better at coverage, covering tight ends, things like that. So the guy that can do both, the guy that can cover guys and can run with guys, that's what we saw today. And that was what the Raiders were interviewing. Noah Sewell, Henry Tutu, and Trenton Simpson were the guys that they were interviewing that they really felt like were the all-around guys that they may bring into the team.
Who was that NC State guy?
NC State's Isaiah Moore. Check that out, Isaiah Moore.
Okay.
All right, brother. Much love to you.
All right, you too, man.
Peace. All right, what's up? Who do I have on with me? Oh, okay, that's my producer. What's up, producer? You coming on here twice? Chris Doty said we need a quarterback that can start right now. We should have been grooming one a long time ago. Chris Doty, I can't deny that. But remember, Chris, when you had Derek Carr, there is an attitude that you don't challenge the starter. And if you have a backup that challenges the starter, then the starter is always looking over his shoulder. The crowd starts to call for the backup. So you tend to not want a backup that's really for the future until you're positive that you're looking toward the future. Kim Calhoun said, love you and Mama Bear too, and especially the show. I appreciate that, Kim. Oh, Anna Diaz, you watching hockey too? I'm not saying Mac doesn't still have something in the tank, but he's sure on the downside looking at his production last year. Jim Vanderlyn, welcome to the show one more time. And I can't argue with that, brother. He's going to get older, but he's still bringing something to the field. And if he's still doing that, I wouldn't mind seeing it, doing it for us. Raider Bear family doesn't have love for the team. At least I believe he cut his hair. The further from the team, the better. Kim Calhoun. I hate Mark Davis. Come on my show and tell me why. Well, I do hate Mark Davis. He's a putz. He's literally a putz. All right, there. I just posted one more time the link to come on. If you'd like to join me and have a conversation on Raider Bear family page, we can do that. Let me see what we have here. All right, well, I'm going to keep going until I do have someone that wants to come on. I'll just keep on rolling because I have so much to talk about. I really do. But there were some linebackers today at the combine. So most specifically, the reason I'm talking about linebackers, more than I may talk about defensive linemen or offensive line or any of those other positions, is because the combine was today, and it was really good. We saw a lot of linebacker activity. The Raiders talked to a lot of linebackers, got a lot of time in talking to them. It was pretty good. And of the names they spoke of, that was one of the things I was the most excited about. Reiterating, Noah Sewell of Oregon, Henry Tutu of Alabama, and Trenton Simpson of Clemson were given early on interviews. And those guys all three are considered the all-around linebacker. In other words, not a big guy, not a small guy, someone that can play the run and can play the pass, has good speed, but will also get to a running back. For example, there are teams that want linebackers that are bigger so that they can play linebacker and play the run, but then actually come up to the line sometimes, put their hand in the ground and come toward the quarterback like a defensive end. If you have that guy out on the field, that guy's probably going to struggle covering tight ends coming out of the backfield. And with this era being the era of tight ends flourishing, I mean, we're seeing every team in the league now finding themselves a tight end / wide receiver convert that can really run, but has size to catch the ball, faster than linebackers and taller than most defensive backs. That's the trend right now. let's say Michael A. Charland Jr. Antonio Brown bought joint ownership of my local arena team, the Albany Empire. I need to get F Antonio Brown shirt. Michael A. Charland, I'm all out. Jose Tariquez, what's your opinion on the Raiders and the NFL getting sued in federal court? I'm concerned for Mark Davis. That's it. The NFL has the money. The NFL is going to be making $12.5 billion per year. Did everyone hear that? It's with a capital B. $12.5 billion a year annually, NFL. So they got the money. But no, not Mark Davis. He doesn't. So if they wanted to force him out somehow eventually, where he's unable to pay his bills, unable to pay his creditors, B of A, because he is heavily leveraged with B of A for this stadium. If he can't pay those bills, he's going to have to sell, and that might be what the NFL wanted all along. What's your opinion of Anthony Richardson of Florida? I like him, but he's probably one of the most raw quarterback prospects in this draft or any other draft ever. So you'd be bringing in a guy that's more than put him on the bench and, coach him up. He has to learn a lot. This is a run-first quarterback because he hasn't learned how to read defenses. And defenses in the NFL in the last, I'd say, 3 to 5 years have started to catch up with offenses where they're now switching, stunting. They're changing how their defense looks on almost every down. They show you a look and then they change it. They show you a look and then they change it. And you have to be ready to see what you see the change, and then make winning plays. And right now, for young quarterbacks, that's really difficult because you don't see that at the NCAA level. You just don't see it. Now you add to that college kid has to do that on a play clock with 300-pounders coming at him, and he's got 5 seconds to throw the ball. It's a lot to ask a lot of young players. Raider Dane Sherwood, what's up? Welcome to the show. If we don't pick a quarterback at 7, who at quarterback will the Raiders get? Well, I got to believe it's going to be someone veteran, and then they're going to pick someone in the later rounds, one of the later rounds at quarterback. Because the truth is, there's a handful of guys in this draft at quarterback that could help us, but just not right away. You've heard me say the name Will Levis for quite a long time. I like Will Levis. I think he would be a good fit because I don't think Josh McDaniels wants to try to win with a rookie right away. So he's going to bring in someone that knows his offense, like a Jacoby Brissett, or God forbid, like a Jimmy Garoppolo, who, by the way, I will keep saying is not a starter and never was a starter and was a starter in name alone for the Santa Clara 49ers. That was to see if Niner Better was still awake. And he is, clearly.
Excuse me.
Hey, look, don't tell me you don't know how to read a map, okay?
Give me one more. Play around and we go into the ball. Not a gang in this thing, rock your wedding go. Yeah, we got a touchdown.
I'll dance to your music. I don't care. I know that's your Niner gang music. Go ahead. Yeah, Mark Davis does equal trash. Raider Dane Sherwood. I'll be honest with you. I'm completely okay and on board with him moving on and letting someone else own the team. Johnny Sports, what's up? Welcome to the show.
Hey, glad to be here.
Oh, Johnny, I appreciate you. Listen, Johnny, what's on your mind? Raider football.
I just love sports and football.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we can talk about the Raiders or we can talk about another sport. What's on your mind?
Football.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I think the news today about them putting the franchise tag on Josh Jacobs is pretty interesting because we got to see how he's going to react to that. I don't know if he's going to hold out, because he's going to only end up getting $10 million. But I think there's a chance that the Raiders might negotiate a little over 12 to try to keep him around. So we'll have to see.
I love cracking open a nice beer and watching football.
Hey, keep it simple, Johnny. You know what I mean? What about nachos?
Only beer and more
Only
beer.
beer? All right, what beer? I'm testing you now. Be careful. My other audience members are listening. What beer?
Miller
Is
Lite.
that too personal? Oh, okay. Miller Lite. Right on. Okay. No. Okay, my producer's hating on Miller Lite, apparently.
Modelo.
Modelo? You don't drink Modelo. Tell the truth.
Come on. Modelo Light.
Now, I'm looking at your profile, Johnny Sports. Is that the Lions? Did you lose a bet, or is that your team?
I've lost a lot of money in my time on sports.
Okay. Now, it sounds like you're having more than just a beer.
What do you think I'm having?
It sounds like I heard maybe an oxygen tank or maybe
I'm
a
dying
cigarette
of
of some
lung
sort.
cancer.
Oh, no.
Sports.
Tell the truth.
Oh my God.
I just love sports.
All right.
Just love sports.
Does just love sports. What's up, T. Brady, the GOAT? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, dude? What's up? I love sports. I love sports, dude. I love
Okay,
sports.
but what's your beer?
I like to drink. Which is the piss flavor one? I like Buzz Light.
Okay. Get Buzz Light.
Yeah, and on top of that, my favorite part of sports is when my father bets on the sport. Right? He loses the sport because you know what he bet on? He bet on the Bengals.
Well, they were pretty good.
No,
I thought they were going to win.
What, are we talking about the playoffs?
yeah. And
Well, you
he
never
lost
bet
it.
on the Bengals.
He lost it. He lost because he's a big Bengals fan. He's a big Bengals fan. He's like a big man child about his little sports. Okay, he loves his little
sorry to hear
sports. So when I got upset that he lost about what? $57. You know what he did over those lost $57? He broke the TV. Like big flat screen H, like 4K TV.
Oh, I wonder who's done that.
Wait a minute. How did he do it?
Oh, he grabbed this. He grabbed the table. Okay, I was gonna try and say something else, but you mean to grab the table? He threw it at the table. He threw it at the TV, straight at the TV.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's worse than mine. I had a television actually look at me really funny, and I punched it. I punched it a little too hard. I did. I pulled your dad's move. I did.
Well, like he was just really upset. Okay.
Throwing a table is epic, though.
No. He grabbed like one little finger. He put like up the little hole at the bottom of the leg over the table, and he just.
Okay, T. Brady, that was good. Good seeing you. Anna Diaz-Rincon, what's up? Brady started talking about holes. I had to let him
What
go.
is Antonio? What's going on here?
I was like, what the hey? Oh, that was a good one though.
T. Brady, I appreciate you, brother. And listen, I am not objecting to having you on the show again. Don't just know that. That was not me hating on you, taking you off the show. I will absolutely have you on again. But no demonstrations of holes and then how it was done. None of that kind of stuff.
That's for after hours.
No, Mama Bear, I will not have an after hours X-rated Raider show. That would be only for Michael Guerrero,
Oh, God.
as he is the Naked Raider.
That is not allowed in this show. I will take you straight to hell, my friend.
There, once again, is the voice from on above.
The voice of reason.
Right. Well, I don't know about that.
Don't get me angry.
No.
God, why does it sound like the Masked Singer now?
I know, right? It sounds like T. Brady is doing that to my guy from on above. Now, honestly, Anna, I don't know if you noticed this, but see these boxes I have up, how we're doing this? We're going to be able to play our game show we were playing in the past this way. I'm going to have all of you on at the same time.
Oh, that would be awesome. I missed
Yeah.
Game Show Night.
Yes, it's going to be a blast. It's not that we closed it. We just had to put it down for a little bit, but we're bringing it back. We're going to do it big. And I know you're going to be winning again, but I'll just let you know, everyone's going to be on the screen at the same time. It's going to be really cool. So everybody's going to be able to hear the questions, take their answers, and then we're going to do it all, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And I'm going to be doing that for supporters only. So like and subscribe and support Raider Bear Live.
Yep. Tomorrow is the 5K run at the Allegiant Stadium tomorrow.
It is. Tell us about it.
Well, the Raiders organization, they're doing a 5K run. Let's see, last I saw it was $45, and I think it's $55 right tomorrow. People can still go and sign up, and they're going to do a 5K run around Allegiant Stadium.
Nice.
And unfortunately, I'm not going tomorrow. We were, but then last minute, I'm going to a storybook gala tomorrow. So I'll be getting glammed up tomorrow and gonna go and have a good time. It's all for charity. It's all for a local organization that helps kids. They give them books to read. So if a kid wants a book, they just call up this organization and they send them a box of books. And so I'm really looking forward to it. But I wish I could have gone to Allegiant Stadium. I think I'd rather have gone there, but it's okay.
Of course, you're still doing good.
It's okay.
You do good. You know how me and Mama Bear, that's how we do good from afar. We launch missiles of love and help people every day. And we don't get to meet a lot of them, but it still feels real good.
Yeah, it's one of many galas that I'll be going to with my daughter. But I don't know, for some reason, I'm going to say this, the name Richardson keeps jumping at me. And I seriously think that that's who the Raiders will end up with. I don't know why, but that name just keeps jumping at me in different areas. Even when I took a nap earlier today.
Wait a minute. Anna Diaz Rincon Karma Raider Style is saying Anthony Richardson. Then you took one of your Queen style catnaps and it came to you again?
It came to me and I don't know why.
Richardson.
And I'm not familiar with that Richardson, with that Richardson kid. I mean, I wish I paid attention more. I watched the games. I watched college football, but I did not pay attention like I should have. And for some reason, I don't know. I think I would not be surprised if that's who we go with. But then again, I mean, we don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if he's still on his trip or not. I don't know. I don't know what to expect for the upcoming draft. I don't know what to expect to the upcoming season, because we all know we think it's going one way and it does a complete 360 on us. So.
And Josh McDaniels flips a Yui.
Oh God, you know what? Like I said, like I've always said, I want to be that fly on the wall. I want to hear what the hey they're talking about. It'd be really interesting. And I don't know if you can confirm this for me or not.
All right, go.
But not only is Waller getting married this weekend, but they were mentioning as well Max Crosby. Now, one news station said that he's getting married this weekend. Another news station said that he got married last weekend. And
pretty sure it was
kind of
weekend.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's this weekend too, but apparently Waller's the bigger story this weekend as far as weddings go, because of course he's marrying, that Aces player and stuff. So
I like her too. I like her. She's funny.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to basketball. So
I can tell
especially
you
with the Aces,
I can tell you from interviews, she's pretty funny.
Is she?
Yeah, real nice.
But she's really beautiful, though. She's very beautiful.
Knockout.
Yeah, she's very beautiful.
I say that because then I just come off like a guy, you know what I mean? So I'm giving the attribute I saw beyond just her beauty. She seems like a very intelligent, very funny young lady.
Yeah, so it's a big weekend here in Vegas anyway, so there's a lot of stuff going on here. We got NASCAR weekend. I guess we got some fight going on.
When is there not a big weekend in Vegas?
Vegas does have its downtime,
Really?
believe it or not. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Vegas does have its downtime, so
I
and that's the time when you see everybody take vacations and everything. A lot of the casino employees, that's when they take their vacations, when Vegas has its downtime. So,
Sure.
But yeah.
Well, Anna, I appreciate that love so much. Listen, I'm going to be on again soon doing this. I'm probably going to add an extra night here or there somewhere, so I'll let you know.
Okay, no problem. It's good to talk to y'all. Hi, everybody. Hi, Niner Beto.
Always appreciate my first support ever.
Okay, we'll see. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all.
Much love. She's the best. All right, now, Corinna Trujillo says she doesn't think Josh Jacobs will agree to the franchise tag. You know, Corinna, if it's at 10 million, I have to agree with you. I have a sense that they won't do that. I have a feeling that they're going to negotiate something with him that leans more toward the higher end paid running backs in the league. If they do that, they'll go up around 12 million. Now, if they don't go to 12 million, you know, there are those that would argue you'd have to go to 14 almost. But I've heard 12.8. That was the exact number I was given, was 12.8 would get you there to that average of stars at his pay grade. Why are you talking to me?
Hey, it's the Raider Bear. What's up?
No. What in God's country is going on? Tony Carpenter Evans, I needed to get rid of that boy, didn't I? I still wanted to give him a chance, though. Dad broke a TV over dad. Bad call, right? It's your birthday month, Bob. Right on, the 13th. We'll try to keep that in mind. Oso Raider, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Oso Raider, you should come on my link, and you can come on and we can plug the show. I'll post it up right here. You can see it on the screen there. Oso Raider, if you want to come on for a minute, and we'll talk about the event coming up, TNBC Crew. I actually plugged it at the beginning of the show, but we can do it now at the end with the president of TNBC Crew, if you'd like to come on. Tony Make It Dip, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Always there for a Raider Bear. Reyes Antonio, I see you. Tony Make It Dip. I don't know if Mac is coming back, but I do know that if we could get Mac back, it would be probably for a fair price. And you know you're going to get somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 to 9 sacks. Low end, 4 to 6. You know what I mean? 6 to 8, something like that. But if you're asking me if he is coming back, I haven't heard that. I don't know if Dave Ziegler's going to value him. You know what I mean? He may see his history and what he's done, but like Jim Vanderland said, he didn't have this great year last year. He just played. Reyes Antonio, I happen to think that Jones is going to probably win by submission, but I told my son today that I think it's going to be a knockout. I think Jones is going to knock him out. With Waller marrying the Aces player, what happens if Waller gets traded? Well, then they're going to have to do a lot of flying, and it's going to be a big strain on their marriage. But that happens with pro athletes. And to be honest with you, if that was me and Mama Bear, my argument to her would be, let's just tough it out. It's only going to be 3, maybe 4 years of hers and his career, where you're still going to see each other. You're still married, but you're just going to have to do a lot of plane flights. You're going to do a lot of hotels because you're going to be on the road, in competition. And then, God forbid, because her team is really good. I mean, the Aces already won a WNBA title. They're the defending champions. So they could end up playing more basketball than any of the other teams. So he would see her less and less. but that's a price you pay for being, mega rich and famous and stars and so on. Nicholas Maida, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Your birthday's the 28th of March, right on. Well, I'd love to have you on your birthday, and we can be on right now and just talk this Raider business. But my show has come to an end. It is the end of my show. All right, that is my show. Much love to all of you coming on tonight. I will be doing this every Friday night, having that call-in show. Hopefully, we won't have any little nasty Lucha Libre, Tom Brady, loving little weirdo. Okay. Shout out to our armed forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, National Guard. For all you do, the energy above this show and this image of the Raiderettes is dedicated to your service, active and veterans. Much love. Good night, Val. Good night, Tommy. I will see you soon. Raider Bear Family Page. Peace.